Alrighty, guys. Um, it's the 23rd of January. It's about 45, maybe 40 degrees outside. And I'm sitting here looking at all my fishing rods. Now, y'all may be asking yourselves, why is this guy going over his fishing rods in the middle of winter? Well, it's a good idea to get everything out, check out what you got. And on top of that, man, I'm in a mood for fishing. I haven't been in a while. I want to go. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Let me get the light turned on real fast and we'll get started. Alright. You'll see this a lot better now, hopefully. Let me turn this TV off real fast. Hang on. Alright. As you can see here, we've got quite a few different rods set up. We got them categorized by bait casters and spinning rods. First one here we're going to start with. This is a Falcon. It's a medium action, 8 to 17 pound test line on an Ambassador from Abu Garcia, 5000 series. Just a regular red reel. I'll show you this reel here. Okay, it's sitting on this Falcon rod. This is lined with 12 pound mono on it, just a silver mono. And I may have to break this up into two different parts. We'll see. Next one we have on here is another Abu. This is the Ambassador 5500 series. This is on a Shakespeare Excursion graphite rod. This is running 14 pound clear mono on it. This rod right here, some folks are going to laugh when I show them this, but this is a Shakespeare Sigma bait caster. It's got the 5.1 to 1 ratio, and this is on a Shakespeare ugly stick. This is running 16 pound green trilene mono on it. And these Shakespeare rods, these ugly stick rods, I mean, these things are just amazing as far as their flexibility and everything like that. But the reason I like this one is, as you can see on this rod, the way that I'll run this. I didn't use this rod last, but the way this one was run with the jig and tube on the end of it, it's a real heavy bait, and I can actually flip and pitch this pretty easy on this smaller, or this not smaller, but shorter rod. It's got a real good backbone on it. Next one that we have here, this is on a Shakespeare. It's a two-piece rod. It's a Shakespeare Synergy series. Medium action. This is running 10 pound test on a Shakespeare Axiom teardrop shape bait caster. Again, a 5.1 to 1 gear ratio. I'll throw a worm. I'll throw a worm on this one, and this is a very good worm rod. This is also a really inexpensive combo for a novice. It's a great rod. Caught quite a few fish on it over the years. So there's that one. Next up here, we have a Shimano B101 mag ball bearing. This thing's seen everything I can throw at it. It still keeps on ticking. It's a great reel by Shimano. This is riding on a Guide Series Tournament Bass Edition. This is supposed to be a spinnerbait rod. It's 6.4. It's running 12 pound mono on it. And this is my spinnerbait / worm rod, because as you can see right now, I'm throwing just a little red lizard on here. But this is a awesome awesome worm rod. It's thin enough that I can get some good play on it. Got some good play on this rod here. You see it bends fairly easily, but it's got substantial backbone, and I like the fact that it's got this long piece down here. I can actually get it right up against my arm. It's very comfortable to throw. This is an awesome reel, also by Shimano. I'm not sure if they make them anymore or not. If they do, man, I'd definitely check it out. This right here is just a little Walmart special rod and reel, but this thing is amazing. This is a Pinnacle Platinum Plus LP 100. It's a 6-ball bearing, and this is rocking a Abu Garcia Colon Premier rod. It's medium heavy action. This is running 20-pound green braid on it. As you can see, I've got just a little route trap on here. But this is the rod and reel that I actually used to do my series on 5 different bait casting casts. So that's that right there. Let's see how much time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Kind of move the camera over a little bit and give you more of a pan shot here. And we're going to jump right back into it. Alright. Sorry about having seen my butt there for a second, but nothing I can do about that. Next up, we've got, this is a, what is this? It's a Daiwa Shock spinning rod and reel setup. Again, it's got the cork on it. This rod has seen a lot. This reel, again, is a Shock, Daiwa Shock series. Yeah, it's a medium action. This is running 10-pound mono on it, and this is a 2-piece system. Again, as you can see, 2-piece system. There's nothing wrong with running a 2-piece rod, especially not on a spinning reel. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's got good, substantial, heavy backbone on it, and it's got a decent tip on it. This one is something that I'll throw a jig on. I like to jig with that one a lot. This right here is just a cheap little rod and reel, but it's been a good one. It's a Shakespeare Mantis rod. This is riding, and I forget. Okay, it's running an Eagle Claw bait caster, 5.5 to 1 ratio on it. Just running some 6-pound Eagle Claw, or 6-pound trilene mono. Nothing fancy, but it's comfortable in the hand. It feels good, and it works. So I stick it. So I keep it around. Next up, we have a Shakespeare Sigma series rod. This is a medium action. This is rocking 10-pound mono on it. It's a Shakespeare Supra. I'm looking to see because I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, just a Supra series. Again, it's got a very nice thick bottom part down here. You can get a good purchase on it if you have to, or 2-hand. This one is also a 2-piece rod. Like I said, I don't mind a 2-piece on my spinning reels. I don't mind that at all. That doesn't bother me. Some people are very fanatical about it. I'm not. I don't really care one way or the other. This is a Bass Pro Shops 7-foot. I'm sorry, I thought it was a 6/8. It's a 7-foot spinning reel. It's medium action. This is rocking 10-pound test on it, mono, and with a Shimano Spyrex spinning reel. So here's the reel. There's the rod. There's that. This is one of my favorite ones right here. It's a small little ugly stick by Shakespeare. Again, it's a medium action, 6 to 15 pound line, test line on a Shimano Sienna series spin cast, or excuse me, spinning reel. Makes it like this one. You got a lot of length down here. It makes it very comfortable to throw. It's a very fast tip on this rod. A very fast tip on it. You can see here how far I'm bending this. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but it's got a very good bend on it. It's a very nice rod and reel combination. Rocking the, I want to say it's I believe it's a 12-pound line. It's Cajun red. Try it out. It works fairly well. Next up here, we have a lightning rod. What it's called. No, it's not two-piece. I thought it was, but it's not. It's a medium action. It's rocking 12-pound trilene. Again on a Shimano Syncopate 2500 FE. I like this again. I'm a big fan of having a lot down here. It's got a very fast tip on it. That's why I like that one a lot. This one right here is an old rod. I don't even know who makes this. I don't even think there's a maker on here anymore. But this is running a Daiwa Long Cast X. The model number on it is an AG1605X. Had this rod and reel for years. Caught more bass on this little rod and reel than just about any other rod and reel that I have. So it stays in the collection. It's done its job. It's a real fast tip. This is great for throwing a worm or a spinnerbait. Next up here, y'all are going to laugh when I show you this, but I don't really care because it has a place. This is a Shakespeare Ugly Stick. Again, you've seen this before. Medium action 8 to 20 pound test line. This is running a little, I want to say it's a Shakespeare Synergy spin cast rod, or excuse me, spin cast reel. Guys, there's a time and a place for spin cast, and I can really reach out there and touch somebody with this little reel. So it's included in the collection. It's a pretty big rod to have a small spin cast reel on, but I like it. It gets the job done. This kind of sits over with my ultralights. Next thing we got here, we got a little Shakespeare micro spin. Ultralight action, 2 to 6 pound test. This is actually running 3 pound mono on it. And it's supposed to be a 4.6 inch. Now I've cut this down. I need to finish cutting it. I haven't finished the project yet. But you can see here's the last eyelet, and then here's the end of the rod. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to cut this down right here at the base of the eyelet. Make it about a 3-foot rod. Very, very good for throwing a jig. As you can see, that's actually what I've got on here right now. It's a little jig. It makes it, I mean, it's just awesome. Awesome little rod. Extremely lightweight. And this is rocking a Shakespeare Microspin 5.2 to 1 spinning reel. And then, last but definitely not least by any stretch of the imagination, you've got a South Bend Microlight composite rod. Here, this is a 2-piece with a Microlight spinning reel, 4.7 to 1 ratio on it. This is a great rod. This is actually what I will use sometimes to trout fish with. I like the oversized handle down here. It's real good to just hang on to, let your line float out. But these South Bend rods, I've actually been very impressed by this. I didn't think I would be, but I like it a lot. It's very nice. Got great feeling, especially being a composite blank on it. So there you have it, guys. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 rods and reels put together. I've got quite a few more rods just in the garage that I haven't done anything with yet. Maybe one day we'll get them all back up and running and see what happens from there. But you guys enjoyed, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Thanks, and y'all have a great day.